Welcome back to Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from our sports center in Lagos, Nigeria. What are you talking about? We want to hear from you. Is it about Messi winning his 4th Golden Shoe award, or you're looking forward to the second leg of the CAF Confederation Cup? So much has gone down. Also, we told you Georgia Obo, Nigeria teenage golfer, she's a sensation. I mean, you need to see her play some golf. She has won a lot of tournaments, but hey, she says she wants 20 more tournaments before next year's Youth Olympics that will take place in Argentina. We need to give Georgia all the support that we can. We also talked about the National Open Karate Championship. We're hoping to have the president of the federation still speak to us, tell us the objectives of that one and ways that we can develop the sports in the country. And of course, we talked about the Super Eagles and their current FIFA rankings. They are 50th in the world now and 8th in Africa. And you guys are saying, who cares? Tickets in the bag to Russia. So let's get Alfred Okoligwe talking. Alfred, a lot of persons have said, give us grade A friendlies. And some of that persons have said, apart from grade A friendlies, we need to be ready psychologically. The NFF needs to do their part. There's still a lot of work to be done before the World Cup in June next year.
I agree with you that there's still a lot of work to be done. But I think there's one thing that the present board of Nigerian Football Federation has been able to do. It's that it's been strategic in the way it has approached our World Cup, qualification aspiration. The World Cup tickets, we achieved that with a game to spare. And all of the guys, unlike in time past, where we get to hear of travel issues, the flight at the airport, we missed the flight, or we couldn't get players or teams traveling in batches. We didn't hear that anymore. And just after the last game of the World Cup, what did they do? They arranged a friendly game against Argentina. It means that the world out there is beginning to take us serious. The planning, the organization that we have here now is top-notch. And I think they will just want to ride on this crest. They've shown that, I don't know, maybe for the first time, we're beginning to see a board that is working together. A lot of those dissents, it might be in the board, but you don't get to see or hear about it outside. And the players are responding. Not what would the kind of... for me, a blessing that we have somebody like Genaro, who has been able to take these boys like kids, look like kids, and they've been working with these guys. And what do we have? We now have players on their own who have, passed through, the basics of, learning to play abroad, wanting to come play for Nigeria. The Alex Iwobis of this world, the True Stare. But
we don't want those that are not patriotic. Those ones that will be saying. Now we cannot beg anybody to come and play for us.
Of course, we've passed that stage of begging for you. And the way these guys do the work, when you watch them on the field of play, it just tells you that these guys, this thing, putting on the green, jersey of Nigeria means so much to them.
That's right.
I mean, immediately after the game, you read the tweet of maybe like someone like Truce Ekon or Leon Balogun.
That's right.
It just tells you what this going to the World Cup really means to them and how, what it means to represent your fatherland. And I think this is one pedestal that is giving us that we have to build on. And moving forward, I don't have any doubt that the Nigerian Football Federation will do a good job of it. Okay,
fantastic. You guys are saying grade A friendlies, grade A friendlies. It doesn't come from me. The Nigerian Football Federation can do that. Let's listen to Amaju Pinnick. He's the president of the NFF. He's got some assurances. Don't go anywhere. Stay.
It's been done. The director of competition was there. She's my secretary in AFCON. And we looked at it together, and it's been passed. So the match has been moved to October already. So we have 2 windows in March. And as I speak to you, I'm not going to mention names. We have at least 4 major countries. All this will be unveiled to the world. The coach is coming. Mikel is coming. Between on the 8th and on the 10th of December, we'll have a World Press Conference in Abuja to tell you our plans towards getting to the World Cup. We're going to come up with a plan, create our timelines from the beginning, all the games that we're going to play, when we're going to go to camp, the planes we're going to, everything that we need to do, A to Z. They're all going to be put in a blueprint. We want to be as clean as possible going to the World Cup. We want to be as happy as possible going to the World Cup. We want to be among the best in the world, and we are very proud to say that we can. It's not impossible. We've looked at our contract we've signed with the players, and we are happy. And we look at it, so what do we do? Even before the intervention of government, let's see how we can meet Nigerian corporates, talk to them, and see what they can do. On the 20th of February, the FIFA president will be coming to Nigeria again, for the FIFA Executive Summit here in Lagos. You know, if we come with about 40 presidents from the various federations. The last event was held in London. They are going to be here for 3 days brainstorming of football development. That again, we want to use as an opportunity of when Nigerian corporates to see how they can contribute to the development for the Super Eagles. The World Cup Trophy Tour is coming to Nigeria on the 3rd of March. Of course, it's going to be Mr. President. We are taking it straight to Mr. President. So all this we've been able to achieve because of the fact that Nigeria now has global acceptability, global presence, and we are very thankful and happy about that.
So that's right. So you've heard from NFF President Amaju Pinnick says things are going well. Nigeria has now got global acceptability and presence. Let's go back to that Nigeria Karate Federation story. We told you at the start of the show that we're having a National Open Championship and it's taking place in Abuja. Let's go to Abuja now. That's where the president of the Federation, Silas Agara, is standing by to talk to us. Good evening, President, Nigeria Karate Federation, and welcome to Sports Tonight.
Good evening, my brother. How are you guys doing there?
Oh, we're doing super. Good to have you join us on the program. We're talking about the National Open Championships that is going on in Abuja. What's the major objective for that one?
Yeah, thank you very much. You would agree with me that we've not been having a very active federation, Karate Federation, for the past 10 years. And when we came on board, the first thing is to look at the structure on ground and to look at the coaches, the officials, the referees. Unfortunately, their knowledge of the sport is very shallow. And we had to organize a refresher seminar for them that took place from Tuesday to Thursday. And we've seen that they really appreciate what we did for them. And today we started with the athletes to have an open championship for all the athletes. So a lot of states on ground that participated. And hopefully we'll have the final championship tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic.
We'll identify young athletes that can make this country very proud. We intend to bring them up and hopefully expose them to the technical aspects of the sport.
Oh, that sounds good, technicalities. Before we let you go, lack of competitions has been a major setback to the development of karate in Nigeria. It's a new board under your leadership. After this National Open Championship, what other competitions should we be looking forward to?
Yes, just 2 months back, we exposed our athletes to an international event in the UFAC Zone 2 that took place in the Benin Republic. We've not had any international exposure for our athletes for the past 12 years. And you'd be surprised that the athletes that represented the country just went there with about 10 athletes, and they came fourth at the international level with a lot of gold medals, some of them at a very young age. All these guys are looking for just that exposure and to have a championship like what we are having right now. And I believe that with more championship will be good for Tokyo. And I can assure you that that is our target, to ensure that we give them quality exposure and get quality athletes that will represent this country.
Sounds so good. Thank you so much, Silas Agara, President, Nigeria Karate Federation, for your time. We appreciate it. So that's it. More competitions. So it says that will be coming the way of athletes, and the long-term objective is Tokyo 2020, and it sounds so good. Let's get on with the show now. Let me just take your opinion, Alfred, before I say goodbye. Liverpool against Chelsea.
For the past 2-3 seasons, Chelsea have not been having it easy against Liverpool on that ground. It's going to be a very, very feisty game. Chelsea trying to really come back. They've had the ups and downs. I think the Conte with the team has really stabilized now. But for Liverpool, That's bottling their they're the Champions League. 3 goes up and coming 3-3. I think something will be working in their head. We hope to see a very good game between Klopp and Conte. One of them. Who wants it more?
That's right. That's right. Alfred, I must say thank you so much for eventually making it here despite all of the traffic. Sports Tonight on Channels Television.